to be here again. You guys all have a smartphone, right? Everyone? Right. Did you guys know that most smartphone use, well, excessive smartphone use can actually lead to depression in most cases? Oh, if not, here we go. According to Dr. Jean M. Twenge, who has studied this profusely, there are, and she uses a 13-year-old girl as an example. Her name was Athena. So throughout the article, she pretty much has this little conversation with the girl. The girl explains her life. Parents are super protective of her. And also that she spends most of her time in her room, texting, Instagram, Twitter, etc. I don't know much about social media. And throughout that whole journey, she's completely unsupervised through her smartphone habits, which is actually quite ironic if you think about it, because her parents are super protective of her, physically at least, but not in the virtual world. Also, there are statistics of this, which is done. There was a study done about this that it was done with a whole bunch of eighth graders who spent 10 hours or more a week using their smartphone. And what ended up happening was that 56% of all the eighth graders who spent 10 hours or more said they were like extremely depressed or sad, while the 6 to 9 hours, the eighth graders who spent 6 to 9 hours, 47% of them were said to be depressed. That also there's also evidence to support that people who spend more time in real life socializing, they are 20% more likely to be less depressed than if you were to just, text your friends or go to Instagram and chat, I guess. There was also a study done by Dr. David Greenfield with a 16-year-old girl named Jamton. It's really weird. So she was ruffling through her Instagram, and for some reason she was feeling depressed. She couldn't explain it why. She was never bullied, online or IRL. Also, after she tried to commit suicide in a facility, both her and her therapist found out that this depression all came from one place, which was Instagram. She didn't know it at the time, but she had been stalking like models throughout her high school life, and apparently that gave her body insecurity. I'm not sure if this is most prevalent to girls or guys, but the body insecurity basically made her feel like she felt sick, and she just wanted the pain she was feeling to stop. And at that moment in time, she thought, hey, suicide. Best way, right? And, well, that was my presentation on smartphone addiction. Thank you all for listening.